What is going on, gorgeous human beings? This is David Lyon, founder of Evolving Man. So, as you might know, we're living in pretty challenging times. There's a lot of intensity going on. There's a lot of fear surfacing. And what I'm seeing is that a lot of the ways that we've organized ourselves as human beings are no longer working. So this is a time of collapse and destruction and chaos and hopefully resurrection towards something that works better for human beings and the world. And one reaction that I noticed within myself when I witnessed that is rage towards my parents' generation, but even in general my ancestors. It's almost like, so I've inherited this place in a fucking shitty circumstance and now I get to deal with it. What the hell? And feeling kind of betrayed or left alone by elder generations in cleaning this up. And I want to create this video just if you resonate with that, if you can relate to this feeling of feeling left alone as an individual, but also as a generation on, okay, like we got to clean up what our parents and great grandparents and so on messed up. So first, I think it's important to acknowledge that rage, to see that to some degree, it's justified. They messed up, and it's okay to feel rage in that sense. But what I noticed then is, like within myself, is this turning away from my ancestors, this sense of okay, they didn't manage to do it well, so I gotta do it by myself. And this is a point that is, I think, really worth looking at, because what I don't see in that moment is that basically all of who I am, I inherited from my ancestors as well. So yeah, we've inherited a lot of challenges, but we've also inherited all our great qualities from our ancestors. And there's, for me, the danger of cutting ourselves off of the power of our ancestors when we think that in order to solve this crisis that we're in on so many levels, that we need to completely turn away from our ancestors. It's almost like hoping that by that the challenges become smaller, but they don't, because we cut ourselves off from, for example, the incredible power that many of our ancestors had to survive. Like, imagine that, how many freaking people had to survive, had to go through really hard shit for you to be able to be here right now and watch this video. Can you appreciate the immensity of what people were going through so that you can be here right now? This is big. And when I connect to that, I can appreciate more all that my ancestors have gone through, and I can appreciate more that, you know, they did what they could, and obviously they succeeded, otherwise I wouldn't be here. And now with the strength that I inherited from them, I can face some of the challenges that they were not able to face. Like, we are living in a time where trauma is becoming a thing that you can actually talk about, right? Where it's not a taboo any longer. It's not so, like, our culture is slowly turning from a trauma culture to a trauma-informed culture. And that's a huge step. And that's something that our parents or grandparents were not able to do, but they gave us the resources so that we could. They gave us the many privileges that most people in our modern world, or at least many, are experiencing. So while acknowledging the rage, it's also helpful to see that we didn't just inherit crap. We also inherited a lot of strength and power. And by turning towards that, I think in fact it's the only way that we can actually face the challenges that are ahead of us. And this way of thinking for me has been inspired mostly by my mentor Gregor Steinmaurer, and he's generous enough to actually offer a free webinar on this topic called Ancestral Power next Monday, March 22nd, 6:30 p.m. in the evening, Central European Time. It's only for men, and yeah, come check it out. The link is somewhere around this video. I will be there as well, being a group of dedicated men exploring together how can we connect to the power of our ancestors, how can we heal the things that they couldn't heal, so that we can move on and create the beautiful world you and I know is possible. All right, so I hope I'll see you there. Sending you much love, and as always, you're seen, you're loved, you're appreciated. Keep evolving, and I shall talk to you very soon. Peace.